Hello everybody. Today I'd like to make some daisy cards. I'm going to make a set of 5, so I have 4 made already. So I have the Daffodil Delight, Helen Heather, Grapefruit Grove, and the Lemon Lime Twist. And we're going to make the Balmy Blue today, and then I'm going to put them like in a little gift box, and that'll be my set of 5. So what you'll need is a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of Whisper White cardstock, and we're going to fold it at 4.25. Well, it will measure 4.25 once we get it scored. Burnish it really well, and that's our card. You will need 3 daisies, and I've cut these out of the Gingham Gala paper that is in the catalog right now. Gingham Gala 6x6 designer series paper, and it comes in those 5 colors that I just showed you. And you will need 4 little 1/2-inch strips. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3, 4. Oops, yep, 4. And 2 leaves I did in Lemon Lime Twist. And what I used, of course, was my punch, my leaf punch. And the stamp I used for the leaves I took it from the Painted Harvest set. I just used that leaf there. So I can put that aside because I've already done those. And of course the daisies I punched with my daisy punch. Put that aside, out my way. I'm going to use this stamp, which was in Best Bards. So I'm using that like little background stamp there. I just thought it gave it a little bit more like detail. I'll show you again just in case you didn't pick it up the first time. So, and let's see what else. You'll need a little circle in the Balmy Blue. And then the Balmy Blue ink for the background for this. And then Memento ink, a tape. And I'm using Thank You from the Climbing Roses. The actual one in the Daisy set was a little big, so I'm using that Thank You from Climbing Roses. And I have it on my block already. So let's move all this stuff out of our way and get going. Already did that, so we don't need it. So what I did was I took 2 of these at a time and just lined them up. They don't even have to be an exact 1/2 inch, just close to it. And I cut it on a diagonal, just up from the bottom of one line up to another, and just kind of measured it on here. So that'll be plenty big enough. And let's do the same thing there. We're cutting the same direction. So let's pick up these 2 again. Yep, that'll be fine. And we're going to cut this one a little shorter. About 2 squares shorter. Let's see. Maybe one more. A little bit more shorter. Right. There. Yep, that'll do. So, and same thing with these. Going to do the same thing. If I can pick them up, my goodness. Right, so we're going to cut at an angle across. And this one is actually shorter, so let's try it about here. Don't have to be exact, just close to it. Doesn't matter if you're a little short or a little long. You can always adjust it. Yeah, you take a little bit more off of that one. Like just one more. No. That should do for the longer one, right? We'll take a couple off for the shorter one. Right. No, a couple more. Just make it a different length. You don't really see too much of it anyway. So, and then all I'm going to do with these is glue them with my snail. You could use liquid glue if you want. And I'm going to move it over this way a little. And just make sure and leave enough room for your sentiment. And that one, leave a little gap. This one we're just going to put across the bottom. And then that one. Same way. Okay. Now when I did my flowers, I took an old hard spongy thing. And where's my pokey tool? Took my pokey tool and I just kind of went around in a circle there. Oh, wrong way. Let's do it again that way. There we go. It's good. And this one. And wrong way. That way. Right. And I'm going to just glue these together with liquid glue. Put a little bit of liquid glue in there. And offset them as I'm putting them together. So a little bit there. And offset that one there. Just hold it for a second. Yeah. Move that the way now. Now I'm just going to pull these back ones down. I'm going to stick to this. I've got a lot of glue on here. Alright. I'm going to take my bone fold and just move these ones up. Alright. Just to like separate them out my way right now. And then I'm just going to start bending the first two layers. So just go around and go 1, 2, and there. 1. If you pull one off, it is not a huge big deal because you got 3 layers here. Just be gentle. You don't have to pull it hard, you just bend it gently. Just so it's got a little curve in the flower. And then I'm going to stick it back onto my thing and bend it again. Okay, now I'm going to take a dimensional and put it on a 1/2 inch circle. I punched out with a circle punch in Barmy Blue. And we're just going to put that in the center. So there is our flower. I'm going to stick this on just with liquid glue as well. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue on the back here. And stick it about there. We want to see the little bit of the edges of the ribbon looking strips there. Now for the leaves, I just turned them over backwards and I put a little tiny bit of glue, just a couple of little dabs, and I'll tuck it under there just so as you can see, still see these 3 leaves here, and same with this one. Oops, a lot on that. Take some off. There we go. And I'm going to put this one on the opposite side here, underneath. As long as they're not sticking over the edge of your card, you're good. Right, so there's our flower with those. Now I'm going to take this and use the Balmy Blue ink. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Just tap it all over, and then I like to put, there's a pointy part to this stamp, and the rest are kind of all rounded. So I'm going to put that up to the top. There we go. And then I'm going to take the thank you. Close this. And we're going to stamp right over our background, like so. So there's our blue. And that will complete our set of the 5 colors. I might do another set with the subtles in the, what are they called? The subtle, just the subtle colors in the 6x6 papers I've just ordered. I haven't gotten them in yet, but there, I'm just on a daisy kick. I'm going crazy with daisies. So I've done that with daisies. What else have I just done with daisies? Oh, I did this one too. There's another daisy one, but this is my set of 5. Here's another daisy one. I've got to show you my wreath. And I made this one out of the Brights colors. This is the Brights DSP, the 6x6 paper stack with all the daisies. And I just did little banners and put little clothespins on it. I did 1-inch strips with the 6-inch, 1x6 and then I just stapled them around a Dollar Tree wreath is all this is. The little green styrofoam forms. I put the Coastal Cabana ribbon and the pool party ribbon. I'm just like daisy crazy right now. So anyway, here's my set of 5 cards. So thank you for watching. I will get another one uploaded shortly, but it won't be a daisy one. I'm going to do a birthday one next. If you need any of these products, I will have them listed below the video, but I will have them also listed on my blog, as well as all the measurements and products that you will need to complete this project, or to just make one. You don't have to do the whole 5. You could give them away as a nice, pretty little gift. Let's see. You could put them in the boxes. 5 cards and envelopes will actually fit in these boxes that you can get in the catalog. Now, so you put the envelopes and the cards in there and wrap it with a pretty ribbon and a nice pretty gift. So if you don't have a demonstrator, I would be honored if you would choose me as your demonstrator, and I'd be happy to help you with any of your needs. Let me know if you need any help with anything. And what else? I think that's about it. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.